This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Hi, Boadu TV. Yawo ena Oheneba Gloria Owusu. Aye trouble MP Kokan before shipping when say COVID living na at all first and say we know that's all. I don't hear about Boamah no. But since I'm a na ketekete fiance no menu. That's how Oheneba Boamah was it the country is working again. It turned na baka kwasa lie. Ahomache se okoto aba NPP sabre ya man no konanimi na won so de wadwen so
ewiase ade ba ko amitiri ni obi a wabon no ye kokoti wabon wakase mabon na ye behu mbobo ye hu mbobo Ghana for emra sabadwafie minim se anka anyansafo animdifo wobia wosua de akonimu ana wonsua de akora wababra onim de ana wowura mrase badwafie na ekamea yese enkrofo bi omadunum wo ha anya access to parliament. Mr. Speaker, Yara Alba Sumana Kingsford Bagben aketesia bi adunum wo ha Krata bi da homo fama me. Aha. Kofi, jema me. Mo, thank you. Aketesia bi a ye Gloria Owusu. Ya ya promo mrase badwani. Na Ghana drum wo ha ma ne broso. Na yam tumi bisa se na wonya konkro ye dan ko wura parliament. Promo enya kurase o. And Kromuha, and the far part of Tantra Hill, and the Pokwase, Asroha, Amamole, and the Rumwa, Penny, Mama, and he lady once.
So if so, what which I want to be for Mama, because I mean, said the whole former vice president. Aya arrangement no much na such my want to be wa na cha my want to be baba na ye baba e be kwa question no na cha my want to be ha
girl na dwunu mo hapa o na dwunu mo hapa aban wo charge prosi e na betew oboni a wa ye ne ya hweso ne ya prepare etie wanu asem a ne ya gina so ne ya prepare ne ya de wa court we wotemra se badwafie se mra ma ye we na seven prebia sanka ketesia wi enkonkontemra kranka yese no kuroma akema ne trase bi ya trobofo modi Ghana fo bode sa ya ntimu probia soma no mra se badwani a seven prebia sa wo bi a lipstick ordinary lipstick kwa woni yusu yana no ordinary lipstick wo bi penti na no keke woni yusu wo hwe na no ano a wo penti a wo gira hwehwem adira address as honorable member wo address ye pia bonten a ordinary lipstick pen koko ye di penti ya no keke wentu be penti na no ama wei waso emrase badwani ana no ye ready budget the budget akono budget been seen Ghana da for the first time budget mu hwam to say perfume rice budget papa bi ye ready awie honorable MP microphone ayafo yenye obi amfanti ana no ana ogina ne ba bia ne yede kotua na no say champion woman wodi ensem hunu de onimka etu adaro ma budget ya yaridi hunu say muntie MP muntie no
true so mo you COVID levy afi enne me a member of parliament but me say a businesswoman macho duty a met me the duty natural COVID levy that so ho
say get we ya wo ho no so ya mami o so ya ketesi o so ya ababa wo I don't know ntimi said ye me see and scribe no fa but way into me nya an honorable member in free me ho because onye honorable member budget a ye de ba ye no 2026 budget. obi a wotimra sabadwafie nim say budget a yeridi ye no aye 2026 na it take effect from 2026. Honorable member enim say a tour ye friend tax aye only parliament ana otumi de to ade so na parliament nko nso ana otumi twam. Honorable member nim say owura to force be propose no mo dia ba parliament ye bobo ho ye wi na parliament agina mamra no so no mo yi saa eto no afiri ho na afiri wa ekọ no na ye mra obi ono sie so ye honorable member wonim saa de we ama ge we ye nya kukuduro akogina microphone nanim aka tira Ghana for say wa tro check enya wa check ya yefu nya wa check ya yefu na check no a wo tro ye no na nke wo se ye jehwe sa wo tro check ya mpa ana wutimu a wasapa wo ye da pafo pa wo ka se jamama nyanfo ho ana wo dwene se bebu nua wo gumu ho wo bedwane yo small wo bedwane probufo na ye mistake and ya to obama wo se na nka wo dwana ha ye sori wie ni ya kasa ka obi wa no obi a ordinary lipstick kwan to me use obi a ordinary lipstick wo to me use wo de waso afoforo no a emfanta trobo na Fabra High Street no so a hwe ya bodam yegu e wote wono e wo se ye check wadwene mu ne ye samanfo yade bipolar no aba ne so wo bia because so kasem kura tere sadwene nsisi so masa ye de High Street no se ya bodam yegu so sa ba kasa kanyansasem ne mo yensem awo na wo ye wadwene say because of politics nti na ba ye bedru mu ntaye na be gyina matoto anyampe a girl wo be gyane wo na mu mrika be na me ka kire wo kobisa ba omiya ne nepo wo de kobisa won fa be wo budget de we kanafo na me miye budget no so kakra nkire mo na mkom ba bi and na me waste time kra. Number 1, me start budget no from paragraph 87. Me start kura de free ato force so ayade o. Me start from paragraph 82, page 15 of the budget. Na me de ewuram na ye di nkomo e di afa ho. The first time one yenya budget a emu nyam eni. Na budget a ye de ba ye no. Was tete ma yehu sade enuoma bo asia yefo ewu dwam afa. Me kache Ghana ni bia say obi bia ni Ghana ha you obetimi adown to say okumangrad ye wo kan wo boa. For the first time one utumi kodwam obakwa koduru no na ade a ye turn previous day no ne yateso. What's the boa? Compare the prices of time and another was. Any say Owura John Dramani Mahama buy na check no ma. What do you check it? Ye woni pa bi wo ha wa ye no hudi abroni o ni pa boni ni ye bayfo. Yati no ma so no otum. Omo wo ho. Na sankrofo no enche emra ene wo mu bedi. Ene wo mu bedi ne kama. Woni pa bia wote kuro we mu ni waye na jinse yati nuoma so na wo tumu no emra ane ni bedi kuro we mra omo enso mu a ana wo se enso mu na mra wo kuro ha na mra ni so mu a ana obehu mu a mo dia ma jinse forward ever backwards never no ebe so mu for the first time one obi method ye won ho na ma yisika ma no awie na me ko no afrɛ me aka kyerɛ me sɛ obɛgye wo nsesa ne yɛate so for the first time. Ɔman ni mu sesa enuoma ɛkɔ fam. Now you can come from page 84 no, page 15 paragraph 84. What say? Inflation for imported items fell from 18% at the end of December 2024 to 7.8% here. Enuoma yakra at the bagana ha. Owura kufuado ebe free so. Na inflation. Debi amekasa meme science. Na uba inflation scientifically definition and say more money chasing fewer goods. Sika bebre chase ade kakra bi inflation amo. Eti sa woni nipa no ekokosia due to say sika no anya dwuma system ni mte no sika ni gu ho. Etu kosia ade wona ade ne 10 cedis a ye bo 20 Ghana obeto because ade ne nurse sika no so system ni mo. Ebi ne say obi tumi di sika yampa no wada so because sika na bu ne so. It is sanity. More money chasing fewer goods. Simple definition no. More money chasing fewer goods. Na so we ade no a wahu na inflation affected the price of items. So ukwana say ade ne bo no say 18% and that's so automatically no can who say sika no a wode kwa koto ade no emu 18% adi value awa ade na akwa koto. Eto bosom yakatu ase ma 5,000. Na say inflation 50% can who say emu 2,500 what they talk ye ye. Eti ade first na ka obeto de 5,000 atono. This time round no you need extra 2,500 so ema na 7,500 and send what to me the same goods because 50% of it inflation at no. So you need more money to buy fewer goods. That's it. But nana do be free hono. Ne nuoma ye krafia ma no ne eba no. Na inflation was 18.0. And now me na oka say enuoma ye krafia ma no ne eba no. Inflation at that so a single digit 7.8%. And that don't travel mama 10 months. Hey, one said the beyond the case. Owura do mahama bae no. Won kuma kokko me yanwe ye. Won kum krokro wanya hwe. And so system nan kasa no awutimu no. Asa Ghana asan akwa back. Akwa so 2016 no so and ye deba. En fin what the na do ye na twagu. Afira. Etina meka yes yen deleting the name Akufo-Addo from the history of presidents in this country. Because wa me born homoden, wa me ere. What say? Inflation for imported items fell from 18.0% at the end of December 2024 to 7.8% in October 2025. While inflation for locally produced goods dropped even more sharply from 26.4% to 8.0%. Enuoma ye no ye memu ha no. Akufo-Addo ebeko no. Na inflation e da so 26.4%. Ene enuoma ye no ye kurom ha no. Inflation e da so sen 8.0. Ghana for was saying this confirmed that both external and domestic pressures have ceased significantly. It is an idea yaton wa Ghana ha sawo kwa kota. Dia wode baka ho no wato no aye kuma bi compared to Akufo-Addo pension. Eti enuoma buo no efam kwa na eko. Enuoma buo no drop ya drop. Ya wan kasa wo hwemi yi, wudi adanse say ampa enuoma buo abafom. For the first time a driver for ete lorry first. For the first time I know me enu eka say obako pump na petrol na swat. significantly for almost 10 months. The beer petrol was sorted. It had 1% to so I'm friend D levy crano. Still now, petrol board that so form. And you can't any dinasui. And again an higher day. Now, on what was force a class in me. Awaha. Now, my main king can't hold on fantinum. Etetuno was say the October CPI data shows that commodities such as garden eggs, cocoyam leaves contemporary, and alefu, pawpaw, fresh tomatoes, cabbage, okra, and fried fish recorded significantly price declines, reflecting the payoff from the investment in irrigation, mechanization, and logistics under the ongoing agriculture program. Me no ka say. For the first time I would turn to sir. Yes, sir. Near here when you know bon common, yes, a good man. Madam Catro. What the Amu could Gemuno? And your massa. Oma you special control tomatoes, not the cacrebi bar. Bisa Chomono, not at you. Because you toast wife. And a cohesion and your bone don't come in. You know, been ponto. And a cocosia. A cuckoo to Cosian crassy. Say no person cost strike because what to Cosiana yento. Things are declining. And the economy here, Sagana, you can't correct na one. And can make catch no pen say. You are terrible to never about the Tragana because Ghana yet de a terrible. Now, a dear bua, a bua mafum. A dear bua bafum. Kosiabu. Eti Kosiabu bafum. Eti baby a wuto Kosiano. Na anano. Obi a wuton Kosia. Ada so ti Kosia baako. 4 cities 5. Nam say, body a krono di mbabate. Krowe. Significantly Kosiabu. Inti nanseng. Jeremy yana say. Buffer stock. Entom Kosiano. Na yamfa Kosiano. And former secondary school for no. Any school feeding for my mama diano no. Yamfa Kosian coming no. Because the Kosiabu. Ah. Remember example. We do say regional say. Koko Krom. Aka Krabwa do baby a tano no ewono. What's baby our right? There is one man be our yet diane our left. Your friend the bearman quine. Me call hono. Mikodia diane ho. Winim. What fufuo bia ma ne bru 50 Ghana. Fufuo ane enam abru 50 Ghana. Bearman quine chokusia. What fufuo ma ne bru 50. I was there. I witnessed it myself. Nankra ha yen chebi. Akra yen chokusia. What chokusia kwa? Because Kosiano, akupona to Kosiana to we huni onfanya yento. Utofufu etokusia. Me say. Asem we ya make no. Se be man kwan se meboa wo me ya no se meboa. I was there me talk fufu watem Kosia. It was on Friday. Me talk fufu watem Kosia. Me kra na fufu ni Kosia kra me ni vida. That was my first time. But I am telling you, it happened. I was saying, Kukukrum. What has here? And the body when I'm quite who never for at the Aniabu. At the KKC of John Dramani Mahama. Let in your catcher Ghana for Nasa. Aban Papa. This budget, a Muham here. Mamika Assembly and Fantam budget. I did see our budget to him. Ya me pese Ghana fo na som yie na som twetwe no se ya ti kura we mu ana yare e baaye ni ya friend covid e baaye be be duru ye ana ya si ya toto bode bia mu e bo bia ntu kwan no bia nkofa yade ni bia nkosan wo bia akufu ado se me betu kwa kofa yade ni biaba because yade we ya abaidie se ya nyire ya ho nkofa bia ma ye chesika owiase aye mayen ena na do man ho ene taki okwa ye no kodresi te se eskimo ɛna ɔkɔgyina hɔ ɛna ɔmo kɔsaayɛ ɔmo ba yɛ bɛduru kurom ha pɛɛ ɛna ɔmo de tu mu yɛ record first yareɛ yɛnso yɛnya bi bɔ yɛn nsɛm ɔbɛtena TV so fellow Ghanaians yɛnya yareɛ no bi every kwasi ada bi akufo ade so ɔpɛ so address state ɔkɔ akɔfa ne yade aba na ɔhyɛ aseɛ so twa sika egu hɔ ɛna ɔmo noa mo basa bi to gyimi amene se sika gu so ɛma ɛbɛwie tie enough ɔbaa baako a wɔpere for parliamentary ayi ɛbɛwie to ɔse ne sika deɛ de ma ne 2 billion pound po deɛ ɔdane ma wɔ mo COVID sika yɛkyɛ de yɛ akufo ado di saa sika wɔn mu nyinaa wieyɛ ɔwieyɛ pɛ no se COVID mmerɛ no mu mema mo bu nsuo kakra de bi dwareyɛ etie free na ɛkɔ megye mo COVID tax ɛwɔ nsuo so afei ɛnyinam ahoɔden ne wɔn nkurɔfoɔ bi a na me from lifeline ne ma mo nsuo kanea kakra eti mu nyinaa Ghanafoɔ nyinaa no mede ɛto ɔma mo na motua ɛwɔ kanea ho ewi ɛyɛ pɛ ɛna ɔsɛ sɛ wo kra adeɛ firi aburokyerɛ na wode ba a mede COVID na to so mɛgye wo COVID tax afei wo firi aburokyerɛ na ɔba Ghana ha woyɛ Ghana ni o wonya Ghana ni o ɔkɔfa na konta firi Nigeria de ne bɛsi ha wɔkɔfa anasew ne baba dabi akufo ado yiri bi ɔware ne Nigeria no ne nua bɛɛma ɔkɔfa no bɛtena ha ɛna ɔsi akonta bakyɛ position no mama wo so COVID no ɛwɔ airport ha no gyina fa didi wate konta se mate osi ne trust pa $70 million ɛna ɔsi Ghana for me damase mo na mo boa me ɛma me tumi nya COVID sika etindi ɛsɛn saade a ɛne na Ghana for mo nye $1 million na me nso $60 million no me fa nkɔ Nigeria na emo me nwieyɛ me ma no da so akyire ɛprɛprɛ akyire brɛ me ɛna kufu ado pan kɔkɔ adwuma ma no dimirika bɛka kyɛ Ghana for sɛ aduro na yɛtɔn fofofo no yɛde yɛbɛtɔn aboɔden adan a wɔse saa brɛ na nadwen yɛ adwuma no wabɔ dam kɔkɔ adwuma ma no sɛ no wabɔ dam na nadwen no nyɛ adwuma eti na ɔsɔ kɔtɔ aduro brɛ yɛn owie yɛ no pagya Ghana for sika ɛne wɔde kɔsɔ de kɔ akɔtɔ aduro ama sika ama ɛde bɛsi nɛ kɔkɔ adwuma ma no da so ne nam hɔ wɔnkɔ prisa ɛno nkamfua akufo bi wie ya wɔhwɛ Ghanafoɔ ni mu a wɔse Ghanafoɔ mane mu nya me fɛ mu sudodo adai yɛse yɛade hyia wu ɛwɔ COVID na ɔse deɛ monye COVID nsabɔdeɛ COVID tax adeɛ bi a bɛtɔ no wɔ kurom ha no COVID da so VAT wutua no COVID da so because ɛno yɛ COVID nsabɔdeɛ ɛna kufu ano hyɛ aseɛ sɛ wɔgye na no wura John Dramani Mahama baayɛ no wɔbaayɛ ba bɛduru yɛ a ɛna ɔse saa COVID levy no nko ano ɛma ɔman Ghana 3.7 billion cedis 3.7 billion cedis is 370 trillion and 37 trillion 3.7 is 37 trillion and every year a debraying that's 3.7 billion. It is a sound of the and yes, Sika way, and ya dear Sika, ya jibwa manu who bring ye. It will run John Dramani Mahama Bayano, where ye better tax free ho, and then we will free. Where ye see a tax free ho, and yes, and Sadia, not sa COVID tax way, and fast war anything, but yes, tax and free ho. Call for John Dramani Mahama. Any ato force. But some more, baby, I will be about some. Aban papa no. COVID ba ye kufu ado je yeto. Owura John Dramani Mahama se da bi ehuni mfaso se yebetua sa ato no ye firi ho. COVID to we ye firi ho. Na mo mpe we na mo peden. Enu no Owura John Dramani Mahama se sa to we nko na we yie no what the 37 trillion 3.7 billion cedis and what yasha woto. It ye saba be wura economy no. It will be biara wakra no ma ni ya je no no. Ye ya bosome so a na ya je ya COVID tax no. I was said W wakika ho. Wada Roma. They say income tax and VAT no. COVID tax ye free so. It you see nya ya say hu empejaye awo bosome ya katua mu because COVID no e be katua ho amemu ayeham. That is a bang papa. What you say? Eti ya kache Ghana fo nyina say. Owura John Dramani Mahama be ka asem bi. Na me dia me ne nya adwen na me ne nso nya adwen da. Na say jam e be kache Ghana fo say. Wono dia nya dia waye na adwen so be ko bi papa oboa. Otu mu te be ko bi. Hwe, na me kasa asem we ntire mo na mu ntie de. Me ne mo ko page 69 of the budget. Na tie asem ani enuoma Owura John Mahama so be. Basic education, womasua. Was it Mr. Speaker? The government has decided to enhance infrastructure and teaching and learning resources to improve outcome at the basic level. It is only in Ghana. And you have primary school near the Anidi. You do JSS, so you do secondary school, so near the Anidi. It is only in Ghana. John Dramani Mahama. What can I say? Who say the basic level? I was saying any. It's no more yana just so by say. Was it starting from junior high school? So, obesi new JSS bakumako 200. Obesi JSS and makumako 200. Obewi. Owi yano. And was say primary schools. Besi 200. Owi ona si kindergarten. Yes, one kg no. Obesi 200. Owi ya no. Anu say 4 unit teachers bungalow. Baby a teacher for that tana edani si 19. Obesi makomako 400. Etombe bi na ko school so baby a nipa no beja ne nan kura na bi ni ho. Place of convenience. Owura John Dramani Mahama say, obesi mako 400 and ya can school so no. Bonsama jam. Bonsama no. Owi ya no and was me new ye. Mr. Speaker, each of these will come with finished or with finishing. This will also provide access to more than 200,000 additional students annually. Afibiano at the school kwada 200,000 a paper account. Afibia 200,000 and a do beba account. Because ene uko school sunibia e mo ayama aban school sunu ya de na nso kwada ni nya ba bi nta. Owi ya no so nwie ye. Mr. Speaker, GAT Fund will procure and distribute free comprehensive curriculum-based textbooks covering the following. Owura John Dramani Mahama. Sadia waya wo ba ya no wahu. Wo ba gu NPP o. Wo ba gu NPP. What eh? Adie waya jam why wo just so pesa we no. And NPP na pesa ugu no. But NPP for so. Wo so atrase aye han say gu no and na wu gu no. I am telling you. Adia ba ko a eku a wo fo e wo kro we mu. And say first time bedru. Wo mansi a wo be textbooks and in some huru ba ko so ya dia ba say and the textbooks are done exercise book. Tama ye so no textbook you read ya na ya ya kogu cupboard no. The next day ya ba na ya ba be sua bi. And then the textbooks no e exercise book emu ni ya chiro note emu ni ya homework. It is a wunia way osua we wi a The next one odi oti oba no osua nya yie ya chrom di ekoto foforo. Eti textbook sunkuam yahu. Owura John Dramani Mahama say, "Wo beto textbooks and ya man kwada na oto ne say, "Jam yanko." Number 1, we say, "Obeto 4 sets of KG books and workbooks for about 1 million learners." And kwada opepepe baako. Ya mu KG no, obeto mo 4 set books ni nyina no mo learning textbooks ane wo mo workbook nyina no obeto ni nyina de aman kwada no free of charge. Dia kosumi enu Owura John Dramani Mahama say 4 set of primary textbooks for 2 million learners. Primary. Wo mo 4 set of books no a wo mo eto no. Wo to e de ama enkwada 2 million. Owi anu anu ye. We say 9 sets of JSS 3 textbooks for 1 million learners. JSS 3, what the textbooks to the other day? What a set including in na at the amount of 1 million. I'm a moody shiadi. Area yano. Paragraph 395, page 70. Area yano say, Mr. Speaker, again, GAP fund will provide the following for secondary schools and some selected district education directorate. 1, 2 million pieces of metal mono desk and chairs. Ura secondary schools no a. Etom na bia, okwa bia no asem obobo. Because we also secondary school. Your class, science classroom, na konwa baako desk baako kransi. Wasi wato mono desk adi amomo 2 million. Owie ya no wasi 200 really 66 seater buses. Tie wato buses adi ama secondary school for ya nipa 66 ana betena bus baako biemu. Wato mako 200 adi ama secondary schools. But some John Dramani Mahama ada yo yana. Oh, Owurade. Owie ya no. And was say, we be sell to 200 double cabin pickups. And the amount account. It will pick up. One say Jam Wano or status adi we you. What top pickups no. No what top buses no. O basini o pick up ni fako. O basini o pick up ni fako. Was say aside you to turning in ano. Wake home. Finally. And was say, mi wiya we ya na mi wiye ye. Ghana for muntie was so beto 50 saloon cars. Esa di aka schools now. 50 saloon cars at the account. This budget are back am a Ghana for. Many of them Ghana for. They catch them say, Owura John Dramani Mahama the Assembly Betuga. Now I am going to stage a 1-man demonstration against him. Sir, one could be a mere Ghana and son of Bekawako. Yes, because there be a Ghana namno and I'm quite paso. Owura John Dramani Mahama the Abeka Ghana for say a kunyano yadi obedi bim. But yes, we catch and say a young Ghana for ya kunya. Yes, one fa. Said your Pokigami, I take over Rwanda. Ayo many you know. John Dramani Mahama will take over Ghana. Ayo many ye. Don't just say one question. More much chassis am pe president here die, o pe vice o pe president pe massa. When tranching in Munsanwe Juma. Take your time. Help John Dramani Mahama to build this nation. Well, yeah, Jumani, we are your money, we are. Yabama Banama Baby to be at us. Was one cobium or becobium. Jem, Uchu Muteobecobium. Because the say no, this budget Tamodiabano, minimo. So I did that who say, we pursue NPP, said Wapayo said, I don't even know. Says I am a casting. I saw that from in your plane. Many di san komo we say. What my way ya yetimu? Sande ordinary Togo crab kind to come bebo yen. Togo. Na mini Togo for matia kan be bumwa etua fam so. Togo abe kan to come bebo yakwa. Ordinary ayi alu prena ete di patwe yakura no. Ye ni biam. We are to forcing. So we are John Dramani Mahama say. What can take Ghana for say? ye be resource the military ye be mo asrafo akode accoutrement ama mo de asa e de ako e de abo man Ghana enu nti ana sesei asojafo ekwate ase ko jungle warfare ohuru fi wiem no adavo abeto fam because obenya lupre no de aye training what you say it is a sen ye koto plane e de amom ye betumi aboa ama enuoma etumi akoso eti monkai na muhu atie bia mo wura John Dramani Mahama ye bia me say power budget se wa Ghana ha no eyamafo de o ye kwaje ye ene ye de baye but emwa ye nyina mahoden no ebo no so mo de maye no soso eti wo saba be see another gas processing plant and aka ho no maye another power plant and no ever providing 1,200 megawatts of power bigger than a Kosombo Dam. Bigger than a Kosombo Dam. Bigger than a Kosombo Dam. Yan when you see a hydro. And your hydro. And your power plant. And Bema Yanama Huadinya. And your 1,200 megawatts. Ya enube to me and you do sefriho. She, Mamentrama Diaby. The difference between John Dramani Mahama and Boadu any. John Dramani Mahama say, was some see another power plant. Yeah, by 1,200 megawatts. Boadu buy a no in parliament, no can for yata no musu. I, John Mahama, Wamaya power dodo, Yehudia Yam Fanya, and a power and the dorsal, and a power and the dorsal, and a power and the dorsal. John Dramani Mahama ebe the power. Now Boadu to parliament esu, sa power dorsal, what you Fanya. Na ana obi te Ghana ha na dwene nyina me say NPP aban na your alternative adwen ba na wodwene kɔ he obi ayama me power yusu wusi adoso no osu na do dina parliament and yama me power mana bro so me hu dia me mfanye ana power ne doso ana power ne doso na can excess production excess electricity I don't know what to use excess capacity abroso na kendo for yata na parliament esu say yotua SS enti Ghana fo wo san ko sunline se me koto aba MP na wadwene ne tesɛn adwene ne tesɛn eti na me ka tell say this evening we shake wadwene Owura John Mahama say yes we need SS we need more power send your be the whole country you be you do free ho me awia nyina mo hoden na benya no ebe broso no ye beton bia ma neighboring community me ye sika dia ba beka wonpe we na pedan adwen pani o eti na beka che Ghana fo nyina se emo bi ensu emo bi meka nche so man na sei yo so wo man na sei no ese gu ni tiri so me ye de ye se wo man no enam kwan so a ayeye me marine police commander ya ye for Superintendent Charles Osei eneme wo so na asem we me ne wadi kan di ho komo of air ema me suma Albert Chitem eba ho wa bra na omene mo eba be hia ebedi nkomo no me suma Albert Chitem eba ho ne obetena ase ebedi nkomo Superintendent Charles Osei de akoso no mani nye ho enuoma wo ye no I am not okay with it papa I am giving you the last warning because I need to deal with this story once and for all. But Superintendent Charles Osei, obi anim say na we national security, tam MPP also no. NDC ba ye and you post to with the Koto Marine as Marine Commander. What you are doing with those people, MPP guys, you know, is becoming unbecoming. And I am not okay with it. I am telling you. Because me report on the you know, you decided not to speak. That you are the one behind it. I am telling you. Stop that. What a Mesra IGP Christian Tetehonu. Mesra will say, Superintendent Charles Osei, you are your Marine Police Commander. Kasatira Maino, F vessel Yambekan Wasemo. Now, about two different things I wanted that. What in Crawford ne? Nippon down who are pen where you are more. Because boys in the sense and who know NPP for Ghana for 78 years. Mr. Mumpa, Mofa vessel non to Sumami. This vessel, Yameka was no. Your friend no MV Ebenezer. When the pan diano every aflaw. Now, this vessel, a towing vessel, a vessel, yade, my father say, I towing to say towing car. Ya ship be a say our baby. Na a high sea, na a main chromua, na ya servicina a ya. Vessel way a jumana say, one na wa trace ship no, and then the ba chrome baby, one to me a service. Only pa chroma vessel way I am the your friend. Kofi Kuwada ena yanedia na Kofi Kuwada no the ship an anniversary begin at the MV Ebenezer. One say ships no do one year ma but when you are bema because ensuo so bema no eti your friend MV Ebenezer na ade see ye say one day ama guy be your friend Prince Edwin Brem the pato mo fan ntos mame Prince Edwin Brem akoye ana oko waye adwuma oso waye adwuma ewo Gapoha. That is the name ya wode maye wose waye adwuma ewo Gapoha. Na ade si ya no say besra mu imagine ho no eyo no aha na ade si ya no say there was a day yeah this guy yeah your friend of Prince Edwin Brem no wano sorry dakro. Say or Kwanwa Rente. There's the guy. Very good. This guy called Prince Edwin Brem no. And we call your current vessel no. And free Kofi Kuwada ho. Now a current vessel no we ya no. Almost woman they call kwa juma for 3 months. Oman Chiesika. Oman Yahe. What the vessel no call ya no. 3 months no. 7 solid months ni. Sikanwa. Okwaje yanwa. Adwuma no akwaje so de vessel no kwaye no ontuaye vessel no fani onade bre no a wode ene wotena ana abrantie yi your friend Kofi Kuwada yi wode asemi kokodan aya marine police awo tema ya Charles Osei superintendent and waya marine police commander na Prosini no te ho no obi anim se wo ye die hard NPP man asem no koka ne nsa no no we say boys no so NPP fo no wo ye ne keteso muamuaso wo te wo mo a se ene no invite wo mo a woni emrantie no Kofi Kuwada ene ne nkrofo etrase no akasa ma che no a omo da ma omo hope no wo release no 7 solid months ni that's no maye that's no so eni yensuo so ha Police commander was so tia brantie no the vessel number because broni bi there is this broni ni name ana abrantie no ekoye current vessel no so why what current vessel no say broni no say one kwajemra and this broni no oye adwuma with Pavlinko Alexander and one wo ye adwuma eti wano anwa ya the country frontier ya wakwaje vessel no and ya koma broni. The last time I called the guy involved no Charles Brem no I called him the friend what he say the cousin what TV SYZ Oheneba Boamah pe no kate me wo ho consumer obi afre me am a boss so wo friend no na kate say vessel no de munyam nkwase asem no na munya akire die and I'm saying thank you very much. Etimesre yewra IGP say if that police commander called Charles Osei superintendent Charles Osei pressure kala with this issue wada Roma you need free ho na pema bi fare koto because kululu no a what ho a wo ye no etina me kan ye no I have a lot of details about this man called Superintendent Charles Osei and Superintendent Charles Osei asem we me friend me bisano me ni di hu nkomo ema o kan say was say inviting Crawford so ombra no mo trase ema me suma me sentwe ni Albert Chitem ema Albert e kokotena hobi obi say Superintendent na asem a was say wo mie na no nkasa na nkasa chena ne yanyananum asem abebo etu ankasa owi opa no kache o mo say mo nko and perform another mature moment, one same, or don't want to release you. So, what benefit are you benefiting from this deal? Yamuyi, Mr. Commander, men your first and last, because issues a good so no. The chassis service anymore, Mube Jame. Men person the details of it. Mon funny partnership on Comano. Mon funny vessel mano, no more funny sika mano. Yo.
Eba Ghana Armed Forces.
Yeah.
So she Carter ye Crimea. Date in 24th December 2021.
Okay.
A petition against irregular appointment in the Ghana Armed Forces.
Why not Troy?
Men are metre Adam GH.
Okay.
And I metre the command, the then president, Ultimu say Commander in Chief of Ghana Armed Forces, His Excellency President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo.
Oh, okay.
And I may copy Minister of Defense. And I may copy the then CDS.
Okay.
Now, issues so no, the entire made we shall see no. Me mama who say enye so obika say Azubila or Adam GH is always hard on military. Enye bibia made say Ghana Armed Forces. But I believe say the Ghana Armed Forces belong to you and I.
No question.
If I know yet say ochna list will ba betuma be CDS.
Amen.
Oba betuma be Chief of Army Staff.
Amen.
The Ghana Armed Forces, we need to protect it. We should the integrity of the Ghana Armed Forces, the morale of the Ghana Armed Forces. During the time former President Jerry John Rawlings, and this time you can see the morale has come down based on political infiltration. Now, Ucha Sadiwi, Abranti and Efreno, petition the entire medical, and Abranti and Efreno, Lieutenant Colonel Theophilus Oswald, Afote Lai. No a lieutenant colonel. Now omo position Ghana Army no soldier near otemi bia enim commanding officer and cashier of the forces pay regiment in Bema camp. Sa pay regiment no sa commander we na otua soldier fo nyina aka.
Okay.
Me no kase na Ghana Armed Forces emra ne say ansa na obenya sa commanding role we no I just say we a colonel and above. NPP time, I want to make a appointee, sir, Lieutenant Colonel Theophilus Oswald, Afote Lai. Our Lieutenant Colonel. As I could do pay regiment office for honor. There were 5 colonels, sir. I want to honor senior to this Lieutenant Colonel. Yamfamubia. Colonel are not that time now, or seniors. Emma. Before this colonel, no, but I couldn't do a colonel CB Odoye. The number of infant or number is a number. And your colonel SS Kumi, your colonel K Youngson, and your colonel S Osmanu, and your Captain General DY Akoti, or Navy, Captain General Ewo military mono, Navy mono is the same thing like colonel in the army.
Oh, okay.
So all these 5 colonels were senior officers when the previous one retired, and can any of these colonels supposed to take over from that they retire no omo ja no ekofa omo junior omo no office ho no ma lieutenant colonel T.O. Laye asa lieutenant colonel we no so yes about lieutenant colonel ranks in muna. There were 2 lieutenant colonels. They are also senior to even this particular lieutenant colonel. Lieutenant Colonel M. Tete Mati and Lieutenant Colonel D.Y. Degbe. You see, these were the reason why I wrote this petition to the president and to the CDS that the irregular appointment in the Ghana Armed Forces that time was something that actually reduced the morale, the integrity and the respect of the Ghana Armed Forces.
And Matisse military so you appoint 2 junior automatically one retire no.
You have to retire.
No, what happens that this appointment, all these 7 senior officers who were above this commander, the moment they appointed, you see your junior, you are forced to salute him because he's your commander.
So when I was already early retirement.
Early retirement. Okay. Issue be me de buy the appointment of Opopo Prase Ombabeyi. Omampeni can say it was not true. Later on, it came to pass.
Yeah.
Where that the same thing happened and those things. All these things were things that they were doing that kills the morale and the integrity of the Ghana Armed Forces. And we spoke about it. I met CDS Opopopra Boamah that time. Opopopra was Chief of Army Staff. I met them at the Bema camp and we discussed all these issues, including other issues. I don't know if you say it was not going on well in the Ghana Armed Forces.
Okay.
Now, fast forward. Immediately, John Dramani Mahama, the first tragedy that hit the president came from the Ghana Armed Forces. The second tragedy that hit this nation came from the Ghana Armed Forces. And people want us to put it under the carpet. But you know me, Azubila, I will not keep quiet. Because I keep on advocating for good, better improvement in our military, not today. And I will share Ghana, and for all this is I'm not doing it because I'm attacking them. I want the wrongs and things that is killing the morale of the Ghana Armed Forces to reduce so that we can have a vibrant army. Playing class, I don't want to talk about that one too much because Phobia Fresh report, because of the pain of the victim family. But look at this particular one. President John Dramani Mahama Eba Bontebekate said it was avoidable.
Yeah.
Incident this year, I came out and said, why Ghana Army? You are becoming a nightmare to the president. You're commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. What is wrong? And these things are deliberate. Since 2017, all recruitment exercise into the Ghana Armed Forces and other security sector was based on secrecy. Nobody hear of people coming to buy form for military or screening process or whatever. But John Dramani Mahama, the first exercise, again, apply.
Yeah.
You, whether you know somebody or don't know somebody, go through the process. If you are fit and you qualify, you'll be recruited as a soldier.
No question.
You don't need to send the military forms or those voucher and almost a ton. And for code no party polling station executives. Because I have pictures of people who were in MPP t-shirts and they almost a military uniform, and I have those things.
Even some NPP platforms, Krano, will be the torso says, oh, person we sojourner, call this number. Now, me buam wenya.
Meno say the security sector omo during MPP time, both military, police, and other security sector, they have their platform, and they also have die-hard MPP security. Like those who were party executive before they enter the police or the soldier, they also have the die-hard platforms, and they discuss how they can do to sabotage things in this country. There are a lot of things that you see. Some of us, when we pick the intelligence, we will always open it up for people to know the dangers ahead. All these incidents that are happening, I will call the national security to intensify investigation. I'm happy they have now given. They said Thursday the children should come back. But they have given them 5 centers, and each center have 2 centers, and they are going to segregate them according to Air Force, Navy, and Army, so that they won't be stampede. I don't think these avoidable mistakes now. Yeah, Lusu, and I will say yeah, black. It's because of these beautiful young girls.
5, 6
of them are.
6.
President Ekache said it was avoidable. Why this negligence? And Ghana Armed Forces is an institution that have all the experts. They have all the people with the expert, the technical know-how. I'm more recruitment and look at their qualifications. The technical side. I'm a technical student. They pick automobile engineering, whatever, science. So they need all the experts and they train them accordingly. Today, just recruitment exercise. Yeah, for Harbour Security, there was no stampede. Yeah, other employment, other agencies, security, there was no stampede. Ghana Armed Forces are with the high discipline in code. I say it's a discipline institution. You know? We lost 6 people. And I think I'm begging the Ghana Armed Forces. They should look in. Those that were recruited and they are in the army, and they still don't want to remove their political t-shirts, and they want to bring the political t-shirts into the army within them and use it to be doing some of these sabotage things. I think the leadership of the Ghana Armed Forces should be able to intensify investigation and fight those people out. If not, we are not ready for second tragedy from the Ghana Armed Forces against the government again for the next 3 years that he's going to be president. And come to Ato Forsen. I will salute him so much.
No,
it's about the military headquarters now. Can say,
oh, okay.
For the past 8 years, many Ghana Armed Forces for aiding Kitahuna the ade. Look at $10.5 million. You see, former CDS of Popra, and the Dominic Ekotos are 53 years old Amocas. 53 years old. That's what I mean, woman. Cars are manufactured 53 years ago. These were the cars that the former CDS of Popra and Dominic went and purchased for the Ghana Army. But no, can say in Boku alone, the military Amocas, 2 of them had accidents, and each accident we lost a soldier. Why? Because you cannot even use it to even escort anybody. So you look at how you made the work difficult for your own men, killing innocent souls even among your people that you recruited them and you are using them to do the work. Why? Because of corruption. Today, I'm saying say any country being ponya confusion see and say yankopa chawuntem na say yesi yemfansi ania and I just say man omo katamanto ne makola no ese say omo nchense no ebebo ayen
me see ya wa hai say BBC even enough o de am fam krom say hwios say bibia sisehwe na yempe ayi sojafo na omo nkwa je omo faka won be kokodu na de besi no na sie awie
intimate budget ni mu na Oheneba Ato Forsen can say omba beto plane fofo and I can say wow. I think I would like to even be the advocacy group for the Ghana Armed Forces when it comes to their welfare and things that will help the Ghana Armed Forces to grow.
Good.
Say di na say jahana say niam bi say ekoso a omo mistake I see ya plane crash and crash and soldier from na wu
Dabi
enye civilian ye bi nim na wu ya ever supposed to be see no nye na to ye so say ka say ye nka soldier for ye nka o masem they are die and they are swimming in these problems and we don't advocate for certain things to be corrected in the army na say eho enso ase bon be ba ye nso eden e ka ye so I think I will thank Oheneba Ato Forsen for this brilliant idea. And for previously, anytime we want to hear budget, I know we must give Adenya on fat taxes are 2 years.
Yes.
But his first budget, and who said Momo, e-levy was taken off, betting tax, smoke tax, not that free. So second budget, I was who said good news, Esana say was COVID tax and COVID levy and the because me go shopping more cotton niama. I may share me receipt tonight say COVID. I say what is this? Well, it was like complete robbery to the citizens. So taking away all these things and looking at how he managed the dollar and things are going better. I think Ato Forsen and the Honorable Dr. Asiama, they really need to be celebrated. I believe the finance ministry is a place that it's hardly for you to be a finance minister and people clap for you or praise you. Okay, Setekpe during NDC time in 2016. Amount for Jano, I say, or Mr. Tax. Emma just say, I move from we say, when you flew, can offer that about only day, or call to Babu and Pona to say, oh, we are. Because any Sika or Bobby say, February, they are not 10%. And never obey. So if you have a finance minister who came within 10 months, and Ghanaians are so happy with him, people are praising him. Me can be used in opposition. The same kind of in 2014, 2024. The same car and me goes use. na me kofele tanka 1,250 Ghana cedis to 3,000 2,300 and then the same car me kofele tanka 750 Ghana cedis ma fele tanka na ma sa pia car no po fele ma na akomuye 750. How much am I saving? Over 500 Ghana cedis. So you see, these are some of the things that Nipano or so be yeah they already was say. So some of these good initiatives, you know, we believe other sector ministers will also come out with some innovative ideas. Able to me, Ghanaians will feel the impact of their leadership as ministers to those areas. And I believe Ato Forsen and Minister of Education, I think they are doing a lot of things. Maybe I may say budget in the mono, they are going to build some schools. Yeah. And other things. I think these are very good initiatives. I believe anything that have to do with our future leaders, I believe I always go for it. And okay. I think I'm so happy with some of these issues.
Let's go. Young guy.
I remember I should phone a tear phone in a job. Memo abasu ni juma so awoye. Me chia me nua. Say eja CSO say juma ye to ho acha juma.
Serious.
Nti edu ba bia na akoye say research awoye nyina no. Wa na wo so utiti utire ho.
Exactly.
Tin edu ba bia na madwane agamo no. And I'm a bread, but a channel muye. A Gusua through rat to force and say, I won't try an interest civil society organizations.
Exactly.
Less budget, no for Yenshim, you know, Juma and a bread papa.
I won't hear about.
Say, no back budget and hold the other, I perfect. You see, the so far, no, it's the best budget ever to have been read in the New Republic since 1992. It's a budget way, you know. A boom compo crack way, a budget a more the same. See, Mijna, we should be a slow rat to force and say, Unia, and all the other civil society organizations, next budget, no one. Because research is not easy.
Yes,
the work we do, it entails a lot. Oheneba,
yeah.
Me find your budget and I am covered.
Oh, young wait to me the afar. Soldier for no hold the babies.
Oh, okay. I'm castle so mammy castle.
Oh, young round.
Oheneba, let me say. Medi arehua twaso sanse penifo se achia enso emuye esina kasem bo nyina ade me kai se ada 70 no be bia na migina no na chese ma boto sanse me kopi bibia bedi sabi anu e be den na enam Nyadia ne was in case so share the military how a year regimental and it ought to at all times abide by the discipline. Now afiyako we say yentimi procedurally and follow all that it takes to do this without any blemish. Na akoba se nkwala a sebi omunka bi nhye mu wakra ena wakra eja wakra ni nuanom me kwa abawo na afi akoye sebi yanti asempa yebe mabusu nyina ya akọ na sebi ya bompa ese mebi nsibiem na ni nyina no sebi company force di osunsun aniwa we e your mind sun sanse account enti na account nka se obi de share na ekro no ye nyina ye de share
no kasam
na sebi omo atoa na nanu wasielo ya mabusu ya akọ na nyoma aban de agu akwan mu sɛ busua fa o de hye foforo mra ni nyina no sɛbi aban ye na afa mu de
okay
but de ehu be hia sɛ aban de ye a megidi sɛ aban gu so a wo ye ɛyɛ sɛ ye be do mu asukɔ na ya twe nipa bi no mu aso sɛ ne be ya ebi nsi biem da wa asase so sɛ sɛbi anya sɛ soja na ye obi fɛ akufo do kura ba ye soja yi wasɛn
asɛn ko dwoto
kane ye kase soja ni a na nya de ketwa o Oheneba sɛ ye kase obi ye soja kane no sɛ ne na ye so proud sɛ de sɛbi unamu akane no hu sɛ soja ni atare ye krampo etete hɔ a the way a one kasa obe discipline hu no watwa mu ene soja ba kwa ni esia
ene obinya soja ni kwa
menam hacho traffic mu ena soja for pentama ko ba bi na omo kai bo aben pin na civilian wa hye da gina kwan ni o ma ne kwan nanka kane no a soja mamba mutiti bindin what has
so far kind of question baby
the baby before complain once and I be cause we kwa complaint no na o si yenu aye to be na o simbofo what has but ni nyina ye because I'm say amemu atwam eye mfie nwotwe atwam yi no ama oman no sebi ne hyebre nyina asesa ye hyebra adane say soja kura no se nye nanse na sebi regain the lost gloria ka sebi ka tetia pansampa and ye be gina so ne de menu aka yi so na gasre o mampani se on na commander in chief o fa ne nansi form mesre menu abroga jamfi no se wo hwe enema akoso a ho be hia se omude omuna be si form
okay
ma me kai Oheneba Boamah sanse Oheneba Boamah de menu aprekope na so sabi fofi anto ata ya wodware abamo bi a otiase a ka masa na so yesi nyame nanim ne ye no ye manemba
okaso
bi a kanye we ya nke bi a de beba so nye ti ebe hye busua se omfa nche na emom no oman ne de yenye endomu asukọ na bibia se fata bia no yenye na emfa ntoto ye mu akwam. That said, I think say ye betima koye nim
yamonwura aye inoma owura atofo sene kan ye ne bi na ye ni nkomo ensem bobo wo masua de ye so kakra me boy inflation ya aba from na covid levy ya wo ye free ho what can say opese ye invest e wo kwadwuma especially oil palm development no so omoyi 500 million cedis e de ato ho a omo ba be invest into oil palm abe edua na aboa because for sister ye da so kran wo ebe krum ha so obeye no aboa ma ya hwase adua emme ene na sefo ewo agric sector yeni kan and started with this abe ene kuyadwuma ya opese ye invest this one ebebuani na hwan mu na ebedua ewo man we mu a asa ya dwen nyina ye white colored job you be a person ye soldier prosi ene na sefo
Oheneba kuyayo ya de a ama bebre tumpon pa na ni nyina ne se sene ye fa so a ye kuya awo man we mu na ma na kono ekofom obi bia wata America bia nim se wo ka America skafo a omo ye kofo a sebio omo ye kuyafo
okay
sika bia ni wono mo a sebio de koto banka ɛso ba mfa so ɔkyɛn sɛ ɔde akɔ yɛkua sanse so de even ebro betem ebro one piece say ba ko pɛ ɛhyɛ fom a amokra no sɛ maw de ebro ni fra no one cup sɛ maw ebro mu a na bi ayɛ noa na wo gina traffic mu ana obi ton ebro na wato bi awe na ebro betem na de sha ebro ba ko pɛ no na ɛho emma ɛyɛ bɛɛsɛ apem no a yɛ wie no ebro betem ɛna de ba minyi ni saudi one city koto banka bosome mi ensa
ebe ma that
investment enti si ye ka dia ede mfaso pa ba wiase a minyi ni se bibia omo ton cocaine kurant mi and lose scan
yeah
sanse eye bro betim pe ena timi amo kra no amo se bro na no se wona mo na free to form ba bia wo Ghana ha etimi fifi enti si ekase Ghana ni eye ni own anemia eye sanse se ne Bible no tro no kan nimbia me man enuntina o my we yesi apini
okay
senka ya yiri ya hu se ya se ya yekua kyen tugalam se ense ye kwaye ense ye nsuo ense afuo ewo my we na eye nimbia ye nimunti na yesi apini na ni nyina nso ye se bi odi akire hwia bi odi kan nante hwan na ye kan difo na se woni pani an panifo se due ni nyina ne se ye tete ye ho ewo kuayo mu na ye se ye di kua bebo ye bra aso man we sebi ye tie ya mi ni se economy ya atete apansami ebe ye sa biem
no kasam
esan se ye be hwa the Greek minister ya wa be owo position no church no ma yehu akwan a wose ye fa so asoman na yetimi boaboa no na ye kuya no ma ne ya akono na me fa wa free ba bia omampani ya wote so nayi wode oman ni kosi ya ansa na wo free oman ne so akofie akogina home na ade a omampani to mahama yankopon ye no woni biramu no na ewo se esi akosapo foje wonu bi o se de sese ne sese ye de to no wan fan to wa efiri to ne boa na ewo se okofie ene yankopon ma ni kofie na enye se oni madwuma o ni oni madwuma pa na madwuma na sabi wo ye no na yankopon susu se ewo se okofie na okogina home na ohadie wono a wo sie se wo ye incompetent no wono so betimi aye na sabi oman no emfamu aba oman na famu aba wakofie okogina na home no sabi ukosuku aye wade afrani nsiesie the corrections no ni nyina ne Nyankopon aka ni nyina bom enene wode aba ba ye mampani a wakoyi a Greek minister we di amaye
yo
any saying okono obekaya na wakoji loan bi free ene loan kwa na ye grant 150 million Canadian dollars also dey ba ye machine centers across the country send e be ya sikan ya ye de do aso a ye de do sofi ye de esa your friend is anwia say di bon kofie si ade ye den they cut the traditional way of farming no
yeah
e be free ho na kuani bia sabi your friend peasant farmer no e be du ba bi no e be free ho na afi ya mechanize ya Greek no ama equipments a ye hia e de aye mfuo ama na ye krabehwe na yetimi ya expand the agric sector no okoho koji sika
yeah
ya na $150 million Canadian dollars
no kasam
na so be kaya sense kan ba o man we mu na o man pani mahama no oni abanya ne so
yeah
no akofie e kwa homidiem nipa ekufo do koyi ni say o ya Greek minister no o yo chiami akotoba the first time o koto awa no ma e yo chiami akoto a wo efiri akoto sikani bedru ye o di sikani bi egu hoso de kwa kope mampani abedi. Instead of planting for food and jobs no, or you're planting for signboard. Signboard no across the country, baby abefebia no aye signboard. Signboard na ntimi afifi a makuayo na anya akono. What did you call pickups? Apart from that, sika car no, what did you kuya? Eye onu anafu kese pa wobono. Ukọ ebono mantemu a. Efu kese wo ho ye, ochami akoto ba efi akoto dia. Apart from onu no, wa mo akuani bia, including kuani bia. Poultry farm eguye. Piggery crowd your friend is saying preku. With me wa ma unya ba bi fa ni mangu. Ni nyina eguye. Bibia efa agric ni bia eseye ebro ehwoto. Edu ba bi ma ono akosesa abode efri ba bi odi free outside this country. Ebegu ekurom sa abode abu na eye Ghana phone yetirimu ode na ye ni nso nye. Nti ehu se body abu e ma fe ni e fe ni body o local minister
akoto market
body o e wa akoto market kwase agwa so ona no odiga
akoto dwam
ni nyina ne se sika ni bedroom man mu no ade na esese e di sika ne ye no wan fa anye enti kuare no se ganya mampani akufo do a na sabi okwa appointee akoto anaso obeya mampani ananka ye mahama na woso a enka me no kasai enka peasant farmers no kebini Ghana hakura biem because enka 8 years of that regime no enka ye machine centers across the country ama obia mpo se opese wokopɛ machines ade kɔ dowafuo no matter how many acres are person or na hectares are person no machine wo wanke de bedo machine wo wa ye de plow machine wo wa ye de dua machine wo wa ye de buso machine wo wa ye de twa machine wo wa ye de dry machine wo wa ye de bag machine wo wa ye de kora ni nyina ade a ene agric minister e ba ye sanse eye omanpanyin ni so ade hunti no wa saase a wo ye ye ka abe ho asem abe Malaysia for free omukrom several miles away e be fa abe e free Ghana ha ene omo economy no se ye gugu ni busa se abe how much does it give Malaysia banya it's in billions of dollars abe just abe so we men ko etire kura no ko busa na meda be hini
okay
say a dear pan and a fapima a man need to pong as a businessman a yabe. And yes, Melissa on him. Women on a middle dear dance here. So could have been there. Now we share the best food. Import their ayada what trouble what you have for fra. A yabe for crack. Our processing factory. A bay and to be blamed. Abe ni bibia no ya twetwene impo de yesi e kwoto atwene me kwa di kosoda ya no krampo no yetimi process etimi ma abrofo kwoto opa gugu se sia se ope abe ne mafin ewo America dwaso na hwe how much ne bo etie ni bibia no ya twetwene enti so man we see at the abenkwampo abe enkwampo ye cash crop to say the ye koko na sika ye benya we mu no enia no enti se yetimi tina wi ase na ye Malaysia ban timi be fa abe be suo ho niama ye wo Ghana ha etimi di kotwumpon ema omo economy etimi grow na meka se Ghana ni eyo ono ani ho any kura kan say wotwim tamfo a tell any your no tamfo enti se nyame aye adom ne enya owura mahama no wasama ya Greek minister me gidi say eyade a ye ya sabi ibenya mfaso okay abeni bibia ni atotwene ni wura keke etwime iska ni bia na kokunu na sabi wakopa na China foi
China
omu yi
akokono pa
wakona sebi asomodin pa ono wakono nsa wapro
ye mokono na wa ye gonwan ni e dinanum na
na kono eti ni mesre se no emabunu ye omukosa la yi a ya hwere emu bi ye fantete ne nkofo omampani di nyoma bebre egu akwan mu ibi ni nanu kokon kitinkiti ya wo hya ase yi omo launche so tie minister
can remember crab
na council and confirm there no sebi previousa sika ni nyina ye pe ye botom ye pese ye de adwuma ye pe adwuma nyina nya se adwuma ne ko na ye de sika ni ye pe
okay
enti ye miem ye fantete ne nkofom na kono no emra na obabunu no ohu se sabi enya so ene wokoso mama ne nsema si cheche na wakocha ne classmate asre no for the machines
and then put the machine bi aba
machine bi
say ya nefe who bi an mani ajiku
nefe enti no mama mabunu no ekon no sene sabi kuayo no ebeye krabehwe se bamunu no hu se o the machine kodo anase bia owo ekwan bi obetimi afa so aya ni nsem nkosi cheche nkochia na danfo ana ne classmate man nka se na de na nsem ayi se some people ya wo be ya ma na ye kra behwe sika no obenya ene kayen pepe keke India fo no beto me kwati ntantenten ansoto na nsase wo wa ye betimi di ado mekoi bebre kakashi yatimi ja cashew ewo muram asif say cashew so cashew aye cash crop as you see aye cashew board ne sika o man ni benya free cashew board mu enye sika ketwa dana ha sebi unam kura na woto bibi to ka kwan ho anwa na egu ka kwan ne ho kwati mani frade ete he na nya arabo ete yera sere ni bi say me kodo kuya say me papa ikuya for all his life. Everyone that knows Orabedi Akupuku Bianim say he has been a good farmer, he is a good poultry farmer, he has all that. And so I entreat everyone to be a farmer. I'm a good farmer. Even though I say no my akwadwo. But it says say about Papa Benti. Mashasi as say makwaje fu a meye. You tell me mbe hu say my skani a. Munka ne bre. Na say me okuya. Meye. Me yele kese pa nsuso. A big minister on mwami. Oma mizumi nyeskeni.
Because mashasi. Ekwan ho asase na ma hu se nrebehi asase wo ho pa e na wonam
ho rumba asase wo ho. Sa wa nkoje. Metia lumba yire no mienu no. Akuza sewa no odobru. Metia mu mienu. Eso ma kon ho abu. Muye mananya fi.
Mentwa de ebra.
Lumba wa kekaduro farm kese pa ba ko wo wo nkawe kwam ho. Kese pa. Lumba is one of the largest producers of ginger in Ghana. He was. Asa no obewu. Enti Jankoba.
Okay.
Jankoba krono din no. Akekaduro fu kese pa. Inim se no ya ambassador dia
but eno na me pese but efe na me pese ba na ye hwe
and akekaduro one of the most sourced a year chese ye the yensa apart from the edin se ubusa ma obukodwomu a akekaduro ni boy ya den no ni nyina ne se ensafo ne koto a ebi ni dwam ne dia ya aduane and so imagine say why you who say akekaduro nko na obedo wo Ghana ha e so to
yeah rich man sure
because o ko joy daddy ne akekaduro o mo to joy daddy no thousands of sacks from the HDA. So imagine say what be akekaduro what dry oko o so the year exporter and so to and then akekaduro ya sas no ye ko best in the world.
Yeah.
Nyankopɔn ba asase bi ama yɛn a emu bi de say jene a say jene any taste ni nyina enye Ghana jene o de Ghana jene and that's what taste Ghana tomatoes and that's what taste Burkina de any taste because GMO eti ya besre agric minister me de na me de osunsu naniwa mo hweme na me nya afo ne kase say ma sha ase afo ne kase a na mo ma me nya best farmer eno tie na wada for doctor bi Dr. Prince Nelson Mototi
3P gal question
yes what information about or say no what ginger at 150 cedis 3 years ago
okay
say because of the shortage of ginger and tea or at 2,500 a sack. Hey, so imagine say we a ginger farmer.
Very lucrative business.
2,500.
2,500.
I would mean 100 sacks as well.
Ginger is gold. San Walker.
Wow.
I didn't know 1,000. 150. 1,500.
150 Ghana.
150 per sack. Say what told 2,500. And you say no memoir you.
Hey, kakadro.
Akakedro short.
But on the white no.
A cocoa bottle.
Okay. 2,500.
And just on large quantity. So the year drew.
Yeah. 3P garlic.
Yeah, fan near drew. Yeah, cotono. Bottle back when you remember a bed.
And then the dog, and you have sponsor me near ginger be my way.
Aha, and yeah, ready.
Wow.
That is how far agric is going.
Agribusiness in the new.
Yes. So you can imagine, say, if President decides, say, 660 tractors, 300 tractor trailers, 200 mini tractors, 200 mini tractor trailers, 200. When your finance minister there, budget already, 25 soil hectares, 50 maize header combined harvesters, 50 combined harvesters, 300, 800 liter boom sprayers, 132 raw pneumatic seed drills, 106 roll precision seed drills, 104 row precision seed drills, 10,000 kg mineral fertilizer spreaders. All these are things that are going into that mechanization.
What we say a time of GMO hono. Well, just
for 2026.
Yeah, agriculture mechanization service centers. No, in normal work cry any seed drill, pneumatic planter, mechanical planter, you were a lot or the cassava planter by or the bibaha or the boom sprayer.
What man penny for mother?
Daddy, we call that.
Honorable is a farm interesting.
A normal what the buy, no easy. And what if you are yan by ya, one bay and poto, eja hokoi. And I think farming, Kuyajuma, the way no and a brabia swan, and was said Obika asem de. A man talk mabuna sum, mayehu, because baby a normal edruno. I think, say, I was say a mayor libre. Now,
in all this, only me take away from the agri sector. Oman Penny share say, off-taker agreements be signed with farmers. Say, Bibi Bia Yebedi no your school, yan Tom Free Ghana ha.
Yeah.
Or see the President Mahama has directed all schools from basic to secondary to purchase rice, maize, chicken, and eggs produced in Ghana only. Dr. Kasiel Atoforsen. Kasiel Atoforsen. What I say? It means that they say the farmer no or producer or benya buyer. The schools will buy. Kobusa omo ya. What do you say the kosua? Milk powder. Milk powder you didn't Ghana baby. Kosua na dey. The value chain is huge.
But as a way to unya market.
Nimdia me mind him.
And ya na yet said the as market ni ho.
Any yes opinion. Nimdia me mind him. Any yes opinion. So
wow.
It's something that when we tap into, Ghana will be the richest country in the continent. But it do baby I say in India no, I skewed. So say we have an agri minister who understands the agribusiness and how to make agri attractive, because also a farmer.
Yeah.
The finance minister understands why we need to fund agri. It me manu see make us say this is our time.
Okay.
This time and a farmers no. Ye papa anumatiti o poultry farm o ko Boris B farms. Mate say about for the na Boris B or NPP. Sa brain a chem Boris B kura say we ja NPP. Because NPP abraso na adwuma ni gu ye.
Yo.
Abayi buy within 6 months. Person Boris B as pick up.
Yo.
It is say Boris B no say NPP atare na adwuma gu na ene. Abayi buy
na adwuma pega.
Onsan konko di o machi bi. Na ka say we ohuru na nim koso. Okay. It was senior Boris B and all those ones that have now begun doing their best and making sure say they will regain their lost glory, Yes, you're making sure say you bring everyone on board.
Okay.
Now you produce more to feed Ghana. Let's eat what we grow. That's how Burkina you could tomatoes, abani one. Burkina omu bibia nyede. Okay. Some of you free go to Guabe ede. Any Ghana the ede.
Azubila. Yes. What's the chat to cram? Then that's why.
Yes,
summarizing.
Yes, I say I say we refi now san kofa enchi. I say what you say me buy me name me mrantie bienu. Yeah. And I won bet na ase. Na we if no Adams Solomon. Na nempo ye ne birthday. Nti me betra na say nka me di kan.
Happy birthday to you.
No,
happy birthday to you.
And then I ordained a birthday.
Oh, okay.
18th November.
Oh, okay.
They no see a good pa. Nti e bon pa se Yankopon shira no man ahode. Na next year by this time no, e be very interesting one of course.
Okay.
And I wo Efo Bright.
Okay.
I can say Efo Bright. I will body now the ho na.
Me compete and
ano winu so ho kama the omoye memrantia sometime e ko be na say me cha so chale ono abom e ma wo nkwa e be di wechi na me summarize nyina ye hwe abe ayeka na me ma atifo e na hwefo atake note ye wo 15 product ye nya free abenko emu na time ni wonti no ahun kunya ye tesu yi chess ye de abeye sa fiber na wo abemu no
de de eye pop fuwe
pop no make enkonya omo de nwene enkonya na etna so ebimpo de kete wahu abe ne branches no
yeah
I na omo de ye efene say building as engineer no ye wo product bebrenya edifi abemu e na praye awsa abe wine enya abe e na efene say enye enkwan enya abe na ede
abe enkwan
wo hwe ye wo oil ahodo mienu a enye free abemu adwengo
wokoko
ena ye wo sa akokono enam a ye we no enya abe ena ye wo abefin awo say sa abefin no si ya jai sa de no hwe se o fridge mpo na se wo di pono fridge no na wo de nsuo bottle simpa na se wo yi bottle no ma se nsu komo ni mpo na se wo no ma no wa me we nyina ya be na ede ye wonim se ye obi e pe na biofuel omode eye cosmetics abe na ede ye cosmetics ya amount for the sell good quality skin na de no and what they say most of the building materials abe provide ade e fe ohun se abe na pro awie no na yi na e wo ho na fiber no soundproof material wo see that na se wo pese o de block noise nti eka abedie na health wise no ye ka with o skin ana say apetesi a ye de nomu apetesi nko betimi de ye product be say another 7 product
go for no be ko
Oh, nti ultimu say abeba akope wedua no. Enti me sure say finance minister okobo abeso me say no, this man actually know what he's doing. He's doing. Only agric minister, I believe say Ghana yes so abe efu adwuma mu yie pa. It's one of our cocoa our goal that will make a lot of money from it in this country.